his mom already, and like I know all his friends, and he refers to me as his girlfriend when he's speaking to his mom and where he's going. So I don't know, you're not his girlfriend, but you can have him now, you know? So she wants to continue going back and forth with me. I'm like, listen, this dude is not somebody like worth me arguing over. If it's like 30 days in, all I've been doing is getting dick and he's sleeping with like other women. Meanwhile, he's telling me that like I'm whatever. So I'm just like, I'm not sitting up here arguing with you. I got things to do. So then like talking about like broke guys like not getting buns or something, right?
Right.
I think that's total BS. I have some really pretty looking friends, like really good looking friends, who you would never in the world think would be with a broke man, and they've slept with them plenty of times. Women care more so about your personality, how you make them feel. So I mean, like, I just don't think that that's I just feel like anybody should get buns. Like, why should he not get buns just because he's broke?
I think I actually said that, I think, broke dudes do get buns, but what you were like, you said it shouldn't matter how much money you got. Is that what you said?
I really don't think it should, because it's like, honestly, women love to act like they look at those type of things when they're dating, but like or not dating, but like looking for sex, but they don't look at those things. That's just not true. Because like when I was in Miami, especially, like it's a lot of beautiful girls over there, and you'll always see them get with broke guys. So I just don't feel like it's
down in Miami. They always get with broke dudes.
Always. Like you'll always see like some pretty girl getting with some like dude from the hood. Like it's just not like I don't really think that women care about that when it comes to sex. Like some women just need their scratch itched. So
they need their what? they need their what?
They need their scratch itched.
They need their scratch.
Oh, so no shit, their itch scratch, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Because I was like, doesn't she have that backwards?
Maybe I had a second glass.
Yeah, I know you're bilingual. I get it. So it makes sense. So basically, at the end of the day, it's funny enough. I had a conversation with someone about this earlier. Basically about dude is broke. Only thing he can provide is the D. You know what I'm saying?
But they'll continue on with him, though. That's the thing. It's like, because at the end of the day, like a lot of times what it is with girls, and you know what? Here, I'll speak for myself even. Because like when I was like 21, or I was 20 years old when I started dating this guy. And I was going to to Miami-Dade College for aviation administration. Mm-hmm. And like my mom, she had us living in a really, really nice house in South Florida. She purchased like a home for both me and my sister to live in, like while we were attending college.
Okay.
And and I met this guy. I met him on Facebook. He was really, really hot. Like the only thing I cared about in that moment was when I was watching his live, like it felt like he was staring into my soul. So like, to be real, and I was dealing with that dude for like on and off for like a good like 6-7 months. So like, I mean, at the end of the day, I was like a college student. I wasn't trying to be in a serious relationship at the time because I wasn't even sure if I was going to stay in Florida.
So Ash,
scratch, like
so
bitch, whatever.
What do you mean that it felt like he was staring into your soul? What do you mean by that?
Yo, it's like some guys just have like a sex appeal to them. Like they have like a serious sex appeal to them. Where
on your French shit, that je ne sais quoi.
Oui, c'est ça. Le je ne sais quoi. Like, you know what I mean? Like some guys, they just like can really just like look into women's souls and be like, and just invoke that urge for sex. Like, like.
So you was on that type of time with this guy. Continue.
Yeah. So yeah, like listen, okay. And this dude, sometimes like, especially if they all have like a really good personality too. Sometimes you'll even like get things conflated in your head, like, you know, this could possibly be a relationship. But then after 30
That's how
days,
you got that's how you got to get them. But continue. Go ahead.
yeah, but then after 30 days, you realize, you know, reality. So, like, you
Not
know,
everybody does though. Not everybody does. They'll go on a ride for 10 to 15 years. But continue.
that's insane.
Hey.
But yeah, so like, I was dealing with this dude for like 30, because here's the thing, okay? A lot of these guys, especially, or not a lot of them, like, I mean, just because you're broke doesn't mean that you're a bad dude. But this guy was like, you know, he was a player. And like, I was seeing him for like 30 days. This dude had me like dickmatized. And like, to the point I was like thinking that this dude's like my boyfriend or something. Yeah. And then like, after like 30 days, I took, like, we went out for his birthday to like the Cheesecake Factory and whatever.
Okay. All right. Did you
Yeah,
pay? Did you pay or did he pay?
obviously I paid. I was a dumb 21-year-old. I was a dumb 21-year-old with mom's money.
Yeah.
Of course I
Yeah.
did.
Continue. Continue.
So then like, so then after, I want to say like it was like 2 days after we go out to Cheesecake Factory, okay? It was a little $77 bill, so whatever. But yeah, so we went to Cheesecake Factory, and I want to say like 3 days after, this girl named Lindsay. And you know what? It's a really pretty girl, and she'll deny it till this day that she was the girl that called me. But it's like, I know you're the girl that called me, whatever. So this girl was really, really beautiful and all. And I kept on, like, the entire time that we were seeing each other, I kept on seeing them like comment back and forth to each other. And like me, you know, like I said previously, I don't really go looking for answers. I don't really care.
Right.
So eventually, it was like it was really weird, because this guy answers my calls like, and my texts like instantly. Like, this guy's at my house sleeping over every other day, like on some homosexual type shit. Yeah. So like, yeah. Right. So then now this girl, I see them like texting each other, not texting, but like chatting each other, like in the morning, like on like between comments, like in comment threads. And I didn't think anything of it. Then this dude's not answering my calls for like 4 hours straight. And I'm like,
yeah. All right, what? So let's rewind this.
Yes.
How do you know he wasn't answering your calls for 4 hours straight?
Because I was texting him and calling him in between my classes. And
why were you doing that?
Because that's just what we do. That's how we always text each other.
But if he wasn't responding, why were you? I'm you're 21, you said?
Huh?
Or you were older? Were you 21?
I was 21. No, I texted him like once in between like my between my courses, and then like another time in between. But it's a 2-hour course.
Okay,
because I had like a few classes.
I misunderstood. I thought you were like continuously.
Oh no,
texting,
no,
like double and triple and quadruple.
No,
texting.
That's psychotic.
Okay.
No, thank you. But I have an older sister. That's like the oldest sister is like, that's nuts. Anyways, but yeah. So. And then I'm just like, okay, la-di-da-di-da, whatever. Like, I didn't really care much about it. I didn't really suspect anything. Like, you know, like, and like I said, I think I've said to you before, I'm pretty naive. Like, even today, I'm still pretty naive. So, like, I didn't really expect anything, or didn't, like, think anything. Then this
you don't, like, once again, you don't have any kids. So you don't have any kids, and I'm assuming you don't have STDs. So,
oh, no, my God.
You know, so, I mean, your naivete. I don't know, is that a French word? I don't know if it is.
Well, in French, you just say naive.
Yeah.
Yeah, naive.
Yeah.
It's a French word in French too.
Okay, so your naivete, as they call it, isn't like you managed to dodge not being with child or procreating and so on and so forth.
Oh, my mom beat that into my head since I was like 7 years old, because a really close friend, family friend of ours, their daughter got pregnant at 19, and she's successful today. Like, she has a home, she takes care of her son. Like, the dad's not around, but she's a really good woman, but she still didn't want that for me. And I remember the conversation like it was burnt in my head, like sitting in the back of my mom's car. She literally scared the hell out of me. She was like, you better never get pregnant without being married. I was like, oh. Right. She just instilled that fear in me. But yeah, anyways, so now it's like 4 hours later, and he finally calls me. And then I was just like, oh, like, where have you been? Are you okay? Like, I got worried because when we first started dating, like a week into us dating, he had gotten arrested and he was and so he was on probation this whole time. So I was thinking, oh my God, like the cops came and took him and like, you know, whatever. And then he was like, oh no, I'm fine. I was just playing basketball, like I was like, okay. So then he's just so then he's basketball. Like, yeah, so he's like, you know, you can come over now. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm getting ready and everything. I'm brushing my hair. Now I get a call. Okay, call from a random chick and it says Lindsay.
Wait. Let's rewind back though. Let's rewind back.
Yeah.
You said you were brushing your hair?
Yes.
Okay, just make it short. Continue.
Yeah. So brushing my hair, whatever, getting ready, you know, to see her.
Yeah, a black woman brushing her hair. Yeah.
Yeah, getting ready to see him. And then this girl calls me and I see her caller ID comes up. So I'm like, oh shit. So then like I answer and she's just like, who is this? And I'm like, girl, you're calling my phone. Who are you? So and then she's just like, well, I'm Pedro's girlfriend. I'm like, well, you're not his girlfriend.
Pedro.
Yeah. Oh, no, I said his name.
Damn, you was messing with the Pedros? Not the Pedros. Damn, homie.
You know what? Listen, he
homie.
acted super urban. Like,
yeah, no, I get it. You're an equal opportunist.
Well, honestly, like he considers himself to be like light skinned. I mean, like he looks like more like a darker.
How do you consider yourself to be light skinned? How do you do that? I didn't know. Please enlighten me.
I mean, I don't want to say light skinned, but like he considered himself to be like a white descendant of like Puerto Rico, but he looked black to me. Like you know what I mean? The cops that arrested him that night mistaken him for a black man. So I mean, anyways. Right. So now this chick calls me, and then I'm just like, and I'm like, okay, like first of all, you're not his girlfriend because like I met his mom already, and like I know all his friends, and he refers to me as his girlfriend when he's speaking to his mom and where he's going. So I don't know, you're not his girlfriend, but you can have him now, you know? So she wants to continue going back and forth with me. I'm like, listen, this dude is not somebody like worth me arguing over. If it's like 30 days in, all I've been doing is getting dick and he's sleeping with like other women. Meanwhile, he's telling me that like I'm his bitch or whatever. So I'm just like, I'm not sitting up here arguing with you. I got things to do. So then like afterwards, of course, I'm like, listen, that was just the front because I started crying after. I called him in a panic. Like, this girl just called me. Like, and she's like, why are you crying? And I'm like, oh shit, so that's what time it is. Okay, damn. So then like this dude, this whole time, he's like mad at me for being upset that he's lied to me the past 30 days. And then afterwards, he starts texting like the girl and she's sending me all the screenshots and everything. Like, oh, you fucking bitch, you're doing this shit to me again. I've never seen you again. Oh my God.
Yeah. So Pedro, I got the magic stick.
Mm-hmm. He had some demon dick.
What?
Not magic stick, demon dick. Demon dick.
Wait.
Make you forget everything your parents taught you.
Pedro, damn Pedro. But anyway, yeah. So
it's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth.